Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Grandia 3. I don't know where she's got to. This is for a man, right? It couldn't be for Dana, could it? I don't know how that's relevant. I think she prefers clothes that show off her assets a bit more. I have no interest in what you have to say. Please leave. Yeah, we're going in anyway. Oh, we're not. Okay. Man, what's her problem? First she says welcome to our village, then tells us to get out. I can't go back to Arkarith. There's nothing left. You're right. We're in this for the long haul. Let's go find a place to stay. You mean like an inn? You must be exhausted from your long journey. You bet we're exhausted. We came all this way to get thrown out by your chief. A room has been prepared for you at the inn. You're all welcome to stay there and relax for the night. Or while the queen stabs us in her sleep. Hi, you went to see Dana, right? How did it go? Not so good. We'll go see her again tomorrow. No, I did clear that place. Let's go see Sister. The communicator may be just what my sister needs to open up to somebody. Please help. I'll do whatever I can. But... well, clearly she was in love with someone and something went wrong. Another Scorcher today. What a rare privilege for us to have guests. How did you find us? Oh, we've already spoken about that. Our chief is indecisive. The communicator will never come, and I'm getting so old. Our people may be doomed. Well, that is no longer relevant, I'm afraid. Welcome to the Desert Inn. People rarely come to our lonely settlement here, but we've got great food. We're known for our kebabs, juicy meat roasted carefully on a rotisserie. You can hear the juices pop and sizzle as they drip into the fire, and that savoury smell, it's to die for. Oh yeah, whatever those are, I've got to get me some. We can't go back until we meet that guardian, right? So let's stay here, okay? Well, we're not going to stay somewhere else, man. I want some kebabs. Music to my ears, let's go eat some meat. Oh yes, these are kebabs. Those juices are sizzling and that savoury smell, just like the lady was saying. Alright, time to chow down. Got to say, I love kebabs as well. Doner kebabs. They're the best. Would you stop talking to me? I'm trying to concentrate on these kebabs. Why did Dana treat us like that all of a sudden? Did I say something wrong? When you shared Griff's message, you just got mad and said, love only brings sadness. If Dana truly believes that, there's nothing else we can do. Why do you think Dana would say something like that? She must have had a bitter experience, something that we could never understand. It doesn't look like she'll see us anytime soon. I guess we're guesting for the long haul. You can't read, Yuki. It doesn't look like she'll see us anytime soon. I guess we're in it for the long haul. I don't mind staying a while. I love this village. You love the food. Would you cheer up? You gotta try some of these kebabs. Trust me, they're great. Oh, okay, I'll try one. Well, This is delicious. May I have some more kebabs? Of course, eat up, eat up. A good meal will make you forget all your troubles. I'm glad to see you smiling again, Alfina. But what are we going to do now? I mean, we'll never get to the Guardian without Dana. Yeah, and she seems like a stubborn woman. And now we just have to put our heads together. I know we can think of something to convince Dana. This is taking too long. At this rate, we can find the Guardian faster on our own. If Dana said such bad things about love, it must mean she knows how wonderful it really is. Or once did. So if we keep trying, I know we can convince her to help us. You could be right. Let's go see her tomorrow. If she won't talk to us, we'll try again the next day. Let's finish up soon, I'm full. Yes, if you two don't mind, I've had enough too. Yeah, but Ulf's still hungry. Well, I figure about 5 more kebabs should be plenty. Come on, you've had enough. Let's have kebabs tomorrow too. If we can't, let's have them the next day, and the next day. If we keep trying, I know we can convince her to help us. Well, alright, I can finish off the rest tomorrow. You're planning to eat more? What a fine meal. Can't go wrong with meat. It was good, alright. But don't you think you overdid it in there? You ate quite a bit yourself, Yuki. What? I only had 10 helpings. This guy had 12 helpings. What's the difference? Ha 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 ha. Wait. Do you hear something? Like a song? That voice. It must be Diana.
Infinito deserto não dar-me.
It's a very old song about forgotten memories. Forgotten memories? Like what? Once, there was someone who was very special to me. He led our people as the chief of our village. But one day, he just disappeared, leaving a void that can never be filled. I don't know why he left. Dana, are you still in love with him? No, it's you.
Guessed it.
It's Raven!
Raven, you've come back?
Leave Bakula at once! Dana, there isn't much time left.
Raven, what is it? Tell me. Why have you changed so much?
I wanted to save you. At least you.
I didn't know that he... If you believe in the power of love, there will always be hope for the future. What? I will also try to believe.
Well, Dana has a great pair of lungs on her. As Chief of Bacula, I'd like to take you to our guardian, the mighty Yote. The journey is perilous, but please bear with me. Thank you, Dana. We really appreciate this. I'm Ulf. Thanks. Thanks, Dana. We couldn't do this alone. Leave the inn and you'll see a small gate. Beyond it is a path leading to some ancient ruins. Let's go. I'm sure the mighty Yote is awaiting our presence. We haven't bought any presents. Well, I knew Ramirez wasn't a baddie the second time we met him. I can't really remember our first meeting in the forest, whether we just assumed he was a baddie. He could have killed us and didn't. I remember that. Okay, Chief Dana is with you. Are you planning to stay here tonight, my chief? Yes, she is, and we'll be having a very large helping of your kebabs, right, Dana? Nah, not for now. What? Are you nuts? I don't know if we'll get a cutscene or not. Is she in the party? She is. And she doesn't have any SP. Mind you, I don't think you get SP for resting anyway. Well, let's try it, see what happens. Yes, meat. Let's go, everyone. Get them while they're hot. At last we meet again, my beloved kebabs. Mutton is one of my favourite meats. Nothing like eating sheep. It's a lot like eating sheep. What did you say? You've eaten sheep before? Of course, it's one of my favourite foods. That is just horrible. What? What are you saying? Aren't these kebabs made of mutton? They sure taste a lot like sheep to me. These kebabs are made of a monster called a sand lizard. They're served to guests in Bacula as a sign of hospitality. Did you say monster? Our guardian Yote is in the form of a ram. That is to say, a male sheep. So eating sheep has always been a taboo in Bacula. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Back in the valley we eat anything that moves. But soft fairy creatures are the most popular, like sheep and rabbits. What? Rabbits? Got to say, I actually agree. I have a theory that the cuter an animal it is, the tastier it is. It does seem to work, because alligator's a bit shit, whereas lamb is really nice. It's absolutely wrong to eat cute little bunnies. Why Why's that? Do you worship a bunny guardian back at Arcriff or something? No, but it's just... I don't know. Rabbits are just so sweet. So it's wrong to eat them. That's weird. Okay, what about sparrows? They're delicious when smoked or baked. How could you eat a little bird? That's just terrible. It makes me want to cry. Are you serious? What about rats then? No, they'll make you sick. Goldfish? Those are for pets. Well, you must like to eat beetles at least. Bugs are not for food. How could you be so cruel? Even monsters have certain limitations about what they eat. Shut up. In the valley it's perfectly normal to eat anything. Only a spoilt brat would be so picky. Spoilt brat? I'm not spoilt. It's just that I feel sorry for such tiny animals. Ha! So since pigs are big and ugly, it's okay to roast them up and chow down, is that it? I've got to say, I don't think pigs are ugly. They are smelly, but they're not that ugly. Well, that's... maybe I am spoilt. Don't worry about it, Alfina. You and Ulf were brought up in two different worlds. Well, listen up, Alfina. My people live as a tribe of hunters. There's not much land in the valley, so we can't plant fields. Our catch is a gift from above. Eat it all. That was the rule. No fields. I see. It sounds like you were raised in a hard environment, Ulf. Maybe that hard environment is why there are so many hard-headed people there. That's something I couldn't handle. Somehow I can see why you wouldn't get along with them. So the desert isn't the only place where crops won't grow. That makes me all the more thankful for our oasis. Actually, Miranda did have a rule for me at the dinner table. It doesn't matter if you like it or not, you eat what we've got. She always said that. I lived at Arcriff Temple up until I was 6, then I was taken up to a quiet village high up in the mountains. And I bet you weren't able to go out and see the world. You're right. This is my first journey, talking to so many people like this. I see. Sorry about the yelling. I get a little too worked up there. I haven't enjoyed such a lively meal in quite some time. It's nice to have friends. Isn't it? And these kebabs are great. This is a day to remember. It was interesting to hear about your time in the valley. I never knew about that way of life. Really? We'd be glad to tell you more about it any time. Thank you. By the way, shouldn't we start finishing up soon? We can't sit here and eat forever. You're right, we must go to receive the holy words of Yot. You're almost done, right, Ulf? No, there's more eating to be done. Fine, just eat the rest as fast as you can. I know that's what you're best at. Don't worry, I won't be eating any more beetles or goldfish. The way you said that sounds like you've really eaten them before. Are they any good? They taste awful, but you never know unless you try them right. Bitter childhood memories. In more way than one, right? Catch a bear, you eat it. Catch a goldfish, you eat it. We had to eat what we caught, that was the rule. When you were yelling, I thought that maybe you didn't like me or something. Sorry, I got so wrapped up in the conversation. It's important to spend time like this. Let's enjoy a meal together again sometime. Well, we clearly can't recruit rots because there's 4 of us. Unless we're going to dump her at some point. Right, another save. Should I chat to everybody before we go? You're a communicator? Why didn't you tell me? You look like an average guy. I would never have guessed. It's not me. This girl here is the communicator. I'm Alfina. Nice to meet you. Windy today, isn't it? Yes. Just like that fateful day. We searched long and hard for Raven in that strong wind, but... Please stop. I'm only going to hear out the holy words of Yot. I truly hope so. Don't you feel like you can trust me? You're trying to bite off more than you can chew to be the perfect chief. Just relax, Dana. You don't have to be like Raven. I know. I'll be back soon. Get the flower sent out before nightfall. Okay, so clearly Raven was the chief. He left 2 years ago. Dana was in love with him, but she became the chief. Huh? A female communicator? I never heard of such a thing. Can you really do it? I mean, it's not like cooking or cleaning. Monsters live in those ruins, you know, and there's no escaping. Oh, are you joking me? Mind you, fleeing Grandia 3 is pretty crap, to be honest. Well, Alfina can do just fine. I'll be with her the whole time. Yuki. Ha, good luck then. You don't look so special, but that sounds like quite a job. I think maybe we should explore the village on the basis that, we might find out more about Raven. Chief Dana, what did the communicator tell you? Did the words of Griff provide us with an answer? It's hard to be sure right now. We're on our way to relay Griff's holy words to Yote to determine their true meaning. Please do. We haven't been on a mission for so long. At this rate, the ancient art of sealing could wither away. I'll never let the ancient art of our people die out. Yes, don't let the art die. We must never forget it, as it's the final bond between us and the Verse Realm. The ancient art of sealing has been passed down for ages. When I'm dead and gone, it must still continue to thrive. Okay, didn't the pink-haired elf thing tell us about severing the link between our worlds? So was she a member of this tribe? I'm guessing not. I once rode a tonkel on my journey around the world. They may look cute and cuddly, but they're tough as nails. They seem like really determined animals. Yuki, maybe we can learn something from them. Well, I haven't taken them out on a journey lately. These days we just use their wool to make clothing and whatnot. Now that we've got a communicator, we might need to take them on a journey again someday. Is that so, Chief Dana? Well, I better raise these babies up to be strong and sassy. Blah. Oh, that's interesting. They have the same banter, different animals. Chief, when are you going to send us out on our mission? The distortion must be wide open by now. Just wait a bit longer, Syed. We're going to see Yote to ask him about the situation. More waiting. It's been 2 years since Raven left our settlement. We've been waiting for too long. We have a communicator now. This time things should go well. I don't know. We've been sitting and waiting just as you told us. Look at how bad things are. As your chief, I vow to show you the way. All I ask of you is to wait a little bit longer. So the reason the verse spears are appearing is because these guys aren't closing them. But I don't know why this stopped. Chief Dana, perhaps you need to fuse some mana eggs before leaving the village? 2 mana eggs can be fused together to produce a more potent mana egg. Potent mana eggs can be used to create powerful magic or crit to greatly increase magic power. I really don't know what is wrong with my gob. So we have 4 stone eggs. Oh shit, what? Oh, I see. So we can bond it to make a quake egg. That would be better, wouldn't it? Let's do that. Fuse mana eggs, yes. So that's filled with the power of land. So where's my quake egg? Oh, I've got magic level 5. Oh, you have magic level 5. Oh, well that's annoying. Oh, that's a good one to suck magic out of. Who's got that? I don't know. Clearly that's the next best one I've got. It's a bit of an all-rounder. So can I fuse a Quake egg with a stone egg? Yes, I can, and that makes a gravity egg. Let's do that then. Nice. So, I can now equip Alfina with the magic egg. Because that's magic level 6, I can't make anyone else have the same thing, is that right? Yeah, so these other two aren't good enough anyway. You could have the all-rounder if you wanted to. And you get 4 pluses rather than 2 pluses. Why not? But then you've only really got blue magic, so that seems a bit of a waste, doesn't it? Still, I understand, and thankfully it tells you before you actually do it. So that's good. Look at Seal. Looks like Cat's Cradle, but this is no kid's game. I smell something fishy, like magic. You're right, this is sealed off. A path leading to the Forbidden Land is on the other side. No one has even been allowed out to pass through before. I wish I could read. It's a good thing I've been tending to the flowers. Now we have a communicator here to look at them. Thank you very much. These flowers are adorable. You must have spent years raising them to get them to bloom like this. I've always said it's important not to lose patience, although Ruelia was telling me otherwise. Was Ruelia being rude to you? That child was just being her same old impatient self. She told me I was waiting in vain for a communicator. I'm so sorry. I can't count the times I've taught Ruelia to respect her elders. Let's go kick her head in then. I'm taking our guest to see Yote. Please take care of things while I'm gone, Ruelia. You're taking them to Yote, so the time has finally come. I'm glad for you, Dana. Well, that wasn't the beating I was hoping for. Dana, I'd wish you to take Ruelia's advice more seriously. She's not just complaining for the sake of complaining, you know. I understand that, but most of our ideas are just so outlandish. Come now, she's only thinking of your well-being, you know. She sees how being bound to this land, clinging onto our code and to the past, has made you quite miserable. Yes, you're exactly right, and that's why I've decided to move on with my life. What? But all you ever talk about is our village code. Did something happen, Dana? Something new? Now that you mention it, Dana, I see that gleam of hope back in your eyes. Did something happen? I never noticed she had eyes. Haha, hi Dana, I haven't seen you for a while. Well, I've been cooped up in my tent during the day. It's nice to see you again. Ruelia always seems busy too. I've never been so bored. I'm sorry. Why don't we go swimming sometime? Have you learned to swim yet? I can swim all the way to the other side now. I'll show you next time. Promise you come. Chief Dana, are you about to depart on your journey? Yes, in hopes of receiving the holy words of Yote. Take care of things when I'm gone. Wonder if I can go back yet then. Dana, was this Raven's? Yes, it's waiting there for him when he comes back to take on his role as Chief of Bacula. Nice, real nice. This would look a lot cooler on Raven than those silly black tights. So this belongs to Raven, and he used to be the chief of the village. What is this, Dana? It looks really valuable. It's my chief's emblem, passed down to the chief of Bacula for generations. The chief's emblem. It looks really valuable. Maybe I shouldn't touch it. Should we not take it with us so it doesn't get stolen? Hello, Chief. So nice of you to drop by. If you suddenly get depressed again, I won't be held responsible. Sitting as usual, I see. I'm remembering back. I can still see the hot desert, ancient ruins, and the blue sea at the desert's end. A dead world of sand and seawater. You saw so much on our sealing missions. I'm sure you remember them too, don't you? You're still sitting here? Do you plan to spend the rest of your days like this? That all depends on what Yote has to say. I'll just wait a little longer until we get an answer. I've waited this long, no use in giving up now. It's not fair, women aren't allowed to go on sealing missions. Why not? Because they're selfish? It's a part of our village code. Other than a female chief, no woman is allowed to leave Bacula. Code, huh? Yuck. What are you hiding behind your back? Nothing? What is that? A shell? What are you going to do with a shell? Is it your treasure? Don't tell anyone, okay? It's just your average everyday shell, that's all. Ha! If that was true, you wouldn't care if I told anyone. Well, don't worry, I'll pretend like I never saw it. I heard from Aurelia. You really are going to see Yote? That girl could never keep a secret. Aurelia is always jumping to conclusions and raising a fuss. But this time I'm thankful for her nosy ways. Things seem quiet here, but deep down everyone is restless. We don't know what to do without our missions. I understand that, but I'm just as much in the dark as you are. Lately we've been thinking about a great many things, who determined our missions, and the code from long ago. Anyway, let me know what the mighty Yote has to say, warts and all. I'm not like a feminist or anything, but I think keeping the women trapped in the village is really not very good, not very fair. Oh. It's traditional Baculani cooking. They boil it thoroughly for an entire day. Oh, I'm not bloody skills. No, fuck that. Bye. Right, I feel like we've done a tour of the village, unless they've got some new items for Diana, which seems pretty unlikely. Why, hello Dana. Need any items today? Shall we begin Bacula's 5,000-year-old business ritual? Missed that then. Those who are meant to have items will receive the items they are meant to have. All is determined by the mighty Yote. Yeah, I think you're just using that as an excuse. Right, I feel like we've seen everything we're going to see, so I'm going to whack a save in. And next episode, we will continue and meet the mighty Yote. Thank you for watching.